So,
Is
something to
it,
do
it,
with
it
Google.
huh?
Something to do with Google.
Google? Really?
Because now it's streaming.
I'll be damned. Well, can you pop Firefox thing and shut out? Sorry guys, give us a second. Alright, hi guys. We're back with some more Umineko. Sorry about that. We were kind of distraught because the stream kept. What the fuck was it doing?
It would not connect to the server.
But, yeah, apparently Google Chrome was being a dick. Which
Yeah.
is weird.
Since that's what I primarily stream on. Have open.
So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to start back where we left off. The adults are finally discussing the business here. Last time we streamed, they discussed, they tried to say that Kenzo don't know when he's going to die, even though he has 3 months left. Alright. So, Niki's metaphor is interesting, isn't it? I don't know what was said previous to this, so don't even ask me. Just watch the previous part, you know. But, oh, yeah. That's right. Sometimes strawberries or chocolates are placed on top of the cake, making it hard to cleanly divide it into equal parts. Okay.
Fuck my life. I just dropped all of my weed. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what? Okay.
Wait.
Take that into consideration. I think it's important to first discuss how best to stick the knife in, don't you? Oh, okay. How to split up the inheritance, I guess. That's what we're talking about. When Kenzo dies, but Kenzo's already freaking dead. I truly don't understand everyone. Even while the head is still alive, you're discussing the matter in loud voices as though he were already dead. Natsuhi, you know he's dead. Quit. Just stop. Stop this madness. Come now, don't you see how important this is? After all, when the time comes, the inheritance of his fortune must be carried out immediately, right? Moreover, the glorious Ushiromiya house's wealth is vast. Don't you understand that a careful discussion is necessary beforehand? They all like a piece of the pie. Because there's a huge difference between this family's resources and your family's wealth.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, because Kraus and Natsuhi and Jessica live in the house, there's a strong possibility that they're using Kenzo's money as their money, which in fact that's what they've been doing. They've been using Kenzo's money as their money.
Doesn't fucking matter, they live there.
Yeah, but they ain't supposed to be touching that money. That's Kenzo's money.
I take care of the man. This is what he owes me.
No, but the thing is, Kenzo's supposed to be alive.
Sora.
How rude.
If he's alive and I'm taking care of him.
No, they're not taking care of him. Apparently Kenzo take care of his damn self. That's why he has servants that has the one-winged eagle that's supposed to take care of him. They're not supposed to be doing shit. They just live there.
Why do they live there, Sora?
Because they some broke ass bitch. I don't know.
They don't really look like they really broke.
As Natsuhi resentfully responded, how rude, the family I was born to has nothing to do with this. As Natsuhi resentfully responded in a low voice, the already dark atmosphere grew even more hostile. Give it a rest, Eva.
It's your father last down.
Natsuhi-san, forgive us. Pardon her rudeness. Why do people kiss Natsuhi's ass like she is just the queen of Shiva?
I don't know, because they all assume that she and Kraus is taking care of the father.
No, they know he's dead. Pardon her rudeness.
All of them know she's dead?
All of them are kind of have a big idea that they know Kenzo's dead. They trying to, I guess, they discussed it prior to going to the island that they know Kenzo's fucking dead, and they're pretty sure Kraus and Natsuhi are embezzling money.
All right.
So they're trying to back. So what they want to do is try to back Kraus to a corner of either A, giving them money, so that way they won't report them to the authorities. But it never gets to that point because they always end up fucking dying.
Rightfully so.
So that's what's going on.
They're all pretty much rich anyway.
That's why they're so willing to discuss the inheritance. Staying any longer will make me a hindrance. So Nanjo's like, let me get the fuck out of here. Please excuse me, because he's like, I don't know what else to say. I did my job.
He's just like, how long before these people die? Oh shit. It slowly fades away. Like
exit stage left.
He didn't disappear, he just faded out. It's like, how the fuck you do that? I don't know. He's a doctor.
None of us from seeing exit the parlor. To an outsider, may have seemed like a normal act of courtesy, but his back was watched by several glances envious of his ability to escape.
He just faded away.
He was like, God damn.
That man just did a fucking slideshow with that shit. Fades. I'm gone. Don't mind me.
After the doctor had exited and his footsteps had disappeared into the distance, Kraus recrossed his legs.
That seems unnecessary to know.
In other words, what you all have to say is something like this. Father's remaining life is short. You want to quickly enter into a practical conference concerning the distribution of his inheritance. Why are you so eager, I wonder? Certainly, as you say, estimating and distributing the Ushiromiya family's wealth is no simple task. In that case, shouldn't we carefully and deliberately calculate? It seems to me that you're all impatient to split the cake tonight. That's true, isn't it, Rosa? Damn, Rosa wasn't even saying nothing.
Wait, why is Rosa brought into this?
This looks like it's making you impatient. You're not impatient.
Is that right, Rosa? I didn't even say shit. He's talking to me.
However, the decision between the siblings is essential.
It
doesn't matter when. But if the day when father worsens is approaching, discussing beforehand isn't what I would call impatience.
I was gonna say, I don't really think splitting up the money would take more than a day anyway.
Yeah, Rose tried to glance at Eva and Rudolph. I don't know if it's Eva or Ava.
It's probably Ava.
Yeah. As the youngest daughter in the family, being crossed down by the eldest. Oh, is that your true opinion?
I'm like, don't look at me, bitch. I didn't even say shit. I don't even care about the money.
I didn't expect the most honest and pure-hearted of the siblings would say something like that.
Again, that's none of my business. I'm sucking dick for a living. I'm okay. She's living life. Is that what she does? Oh, she has a boyfriend. That's not a spoiler, damn it.
One of those two told you to say that. She isn't for money, right? From what I remember. I know she's a fashion designer. She's part of it. She has a club, I think it's called Anti Rosa, and like ANTE or ANTI. I can't remember. Shut the fuck up.
She's all right. She's making her money.
Go make that money. Wow.
It does make her a wholesaler. She's not stripping.
Quit it, Nikki. Rosa is also our sibling. Rosa's always like that shit. He always doing it. Have you noticed that?
What?
He always like in the middle of. He always like, you need to cut that shit out. Like he's like the straight man in all this.
Stop bullying that bitch. She's also our sister.
She has a fair right to father's inheritance. It's obvious she would be interested, right? After all, father would definitely die, and that's not something that'll happen in the distant future. On the contrary, Nikki, You are far too relaxed.
I would just been like, that man's gonna die eventually, whether it's this year, next 10 years. We need to go ahead and do this now. I'm tired. I'm getting old. He might outlive me, but you know what? At least we'll have our fucking cake split.
It seemed almost as though you would like nothing better than to turn the discussion away from the distribution of the inheritance.
I'd have been like, bitch, I told my woman to shut the fuck up. You didn't tell your woman to shut the fuck up. Again, I've been like,
what do you mean by that? Are you trying to accuse my husband of something?
I went on a 30-year journey figuring out who the fuck she talking to. See, she's always talking. This man right here got his woman in line. Look, men are talking, please. All right, I'm sorry, blood is talking. Let's do that. This woman here, she keeps opening her mouth.
And she gives those crazy ass looks like she's gonna do something.
Something fell off my phone and it bothers me. I was trying to silence my phone, but something fell off of it. See, all these non-blood people are talking.
What do you mean by that? Are you calm down, Natsu-san? Listen to what we have to say. He's trying to keep the peace. Natsu-san, I hear these are very good times nowadays.
Why is there, okay, well, she's blood, so she's allowed to talk theoretically.
Hideyoshi's trying to keep the peace. But Natsu is like going 0 to 100 on everybody who say one thing out of line that she thinks out of line. That's right. On the one hand, since last year, the rise of the yen has led to an unprecedented boom in prosperity. It seems that it's no longer a dream that the dollar will reach yen. Also, the ruling party says that it will establish health resort maintenance law by next year. At this moment, resort development companies across Japan are running about trying to gather as much capital as they can.
There's a lot of talking.
You sure are knowledgeable.
It's like he just called his sibling stupid. Wow, you know a lot. Damn.
Soon Japan will see an unprecedented boom. Just like when father revived it. Another case like the Korean War demands. The people of Japan have gotten into a frenzy trying to realize vast economic growth and become the most prosperous people in the glorifying the spring of our society. Private spending has increased and institutions that can profit from that can make easy money in this era. The people's needs are not three kinds of electric appliances. Places to ski, to golf, public pools, resort hotels, and the parks. Have you gone to really?
Disneyland?
I was about to say Disney. I was like, wait.
So it's Disneyland. You know, where the animatronics are.
Shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ, I would never go there.
Disney I'll lose my shit. The Disneyland, which opened just a few years ago, isn't an excellent theme park. No. They should get sued to shit. They should be sued to fucking hell.
Animatronic Goofy.
It's on Epic Mickey. They got that animatronic Goofy on there.
Oh, they got animatronic everything. They make it for some strange reason.
And it's horrifying. In that place, even an adult can be a kid and have fun with his family.
No, not them robots walking around.
The old era where only selflessly devoting yourself while failing to consider your family was considered a virtue is ending. Now, as the most prosperous people in the world, we can finally accept that. Cross-sign, your foresight isn't something to be trifled with. When I heard that several years earlier, I thought it was ridiculous. However, when I heard about the G5 Nations Plaza Accord, that changed. Then the yen became increasingly stronger and the price of land will soon skyrocket, I believe. The day that Japan becomes the economic center of the world isn't far off. You have a very forward-looking view. Are you sucking his dick?
I was gonna say, stop sucking the tip. Let's get back to the case.
At least there can be no debate about that.
Okay.
I feel the same way as Hideyoshi-san. Nikki, you can read into the next decade of history.
Give me one of your testicles.
The
親父
keen
譲りだ
sense should have came from father.
大したもんだぜ
It's incredible.
Oh, come on.
だが親父と違って
However, unlike father, there have been cases where the timing of your predictions have been mistaken, haven't there?
Yeah.
兄さんは必
兄
ず
さん
好景気を迎えると信じ
He's
て
like, oh,
あ
I'm
ち
gonna
こちに
deep
リゾー
throat
ト
it.
計画
Bites.
を起こしそのほとんどで
Nissan,
失
believing that
敗し
Japan will
続け
definitely
た
face an economic boom, you have planning resorts everywhere, and almost all of them continue to fail. You failure. You fuck
Damn.
up.
They just get wow. It's like, well, you have resorts everywhere and stuff, and everyone's having fun at Destiny World. They ain't having fun at your resort. You broke ass bitch. Is that why you live with the family? You 50, 80, you 40, I don't know how old you are, old man. You live with your father. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, if Ava is 50, right? And Kraus is the oldest, Ava's the second oldest. He's got to be over 50. And you live with his daddy.
Yep. That would have been suspicious to me. It's like, why do you live here? Take care of him. Why does he have servants and a doctor? Or what? It's like, you don't have your own home, do you? And the music just got dramatic just then.
兄さんの読み通りの時代は
You
確
can't
か
believe
に
that Japan
訪
will
れ
just
つつあ
face
るけど
economic boom. You have been
その
planning
時期を
results
読む
everywhere,
こと
and
が
I'm
失敗
they
した
fail.
わね
Sorry, just retracing my thought. While I'm sure that the era you predicted is arriving, it seems that you misread the timing of that boom.
早すぎたのよ
You were too early.
Damn, she basically said you prematured.
そして焦って
And then you
生産して
hurriedly tried to
結局
sell
は傷
everything
口を
off, and as a
広げ
result,
た
opened the
わ
wound even further.
本当に嗅覚
If your
が
nose
当
is
てに
really
なって
so
好
reliable
景
and
気が
you
訪れ
predicted the
ること
coming
を
of a
読めてい
boom,
たなら
then you
生
should be
産す
no
るわ
there
け
should be
な
no
い
reason for you to sell off your property.
これって
Is this
兄
proof
さ
that
ん
you
が
don't
自分
trust
で
your own
自分の
ability?
才能を信じてない証拠じゃないの
Okay.
失礼だ
This bitch is back out of her line.
How rude!
Why is she out of line again? Like, the line, look, stand left to where the fucking, what's his name, put his wife. You need to swerve left because she keeps on getting out of that line.
I mean, Kyrie is not even on the scene. She's like, I ain't got shit to say. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Dear,
She's
I'm
back there
sorry.
she filed
Like-
her nails.
Like, this dude's
She-
like, she said one thing and it wasn't even out of line. It's like, honey, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you not to talk. Like, let me figure this out. This one, how rude. I'd be like, you need to swerve. Swerve on with the doctor. You need to swerve on with the doctor. You talking too much. It's like, that's the only damn word coming out your mouth. Everything we say is rude. Get out.
主人を侮辱するつ
Are
も
you
りで
trying
すか
to insult my husband?
You see this shit?
Bitch.
I'd have been like,
Bitch,
this.
sit down. That's our brother before that was your husband.
I'd have been like, I am insulting my sibling. Now get the fuck out.
Nasi's forehead creased as she rose from the sofa. Oh, she's getting up. She's bucking up.
No, I'd have been like, no. If your wife is about to get up, I have to call my wife to whoop her ass.
Ava, paying this no heed, stared at Cross with a confident smile. Like, I wish this bitch would.
I know she like, brother, you need to tell your woman to swerve, cause I'm about to slap her shit. She gonna have more than a headache when I'm done.
I'm like,
with
did
her.
you not read the prologue? How many black belts I got?
Have you not sat back and watched us talk in the airport for over 3 damn days? I could whoop her ass in your ass. It's like there are tourists that
About time,
knows.
Cross, who also maintains confident appearance, told Nasi to sit down. Like, you don't want that ass whooping. You don't want it. You don't want it. You
There's
ain't ready.
tourists at the damn airport that knows that she has 7, 8 black belts.
よさないか夏日
Please stop, Nasi. My little sister has always talked that way.
The fact of the matter is we're siblings. She can say whatever the hell she wants to say.
少し落ち着きなさ
Calm
い
yourself a little.
また頭痛に
Your headache will get worse.
兄さんに才能がない証拠は
Damn.
Proof that you have no talent is also right here.
Goodness. Now she going for the wife now. That talentless bitch. She gonna have to stand back up.
だって兄さん
After all, Nissan, weren't you all excited about turning this island into a resort? Building a wonderful resort hotel, beautifully maintaining the garden. I'm just an amateur and don't pretend to understand, but you must have used a significant amount of money, right?
There ain't really none of her business, but you know.
Where the fuck you getting the money from? Then what are you trying to say?
Oh, she talking to her now?
No,
because she just swerved out of line again after she was told to get back in line. She needs to stay in that line. Oh my God, if she was African American, she'd have been beaten in public. That would have been a public beating right there. It's
there's
like,
been a fight already. Someone would have beat her ass already.
She's out of line. Like how the fuck did she get?
My husband's business has nothing to do with you. Whatever.
Natsui, it's okay. She's always spoke to me like that. Just have a seat. What are you trying to say? It's like, I literally just told you to have a seat. It's like, this woman can kill you, and I will not be able to do anything about it because she could probably kill me too. It's like...
Actually, that's not true, Natsuki-san. Rokkenjima is not Aniki's. It is father's. Don't get it twisted, bitch. Of course, the hotel that was constructed is Aniki's, right? If you like, you can charge us lodging fees tonight.
Damn, the fuck?
Right, Rosa?
It was like, shit, I was alright with being spoiled. I mean, shit.
If what I have on hand will suffice. Aw, shit.
She's just like, look, I ain't come here with no money. I thought this was like a family get-together. Oh my God, if I was the only one there, I'd have been like, look, y'all can have my chunk of money. I can't afford the fees y'all gonna charge me. I was like, I brought absolutely nothing here. Just me, my child, and my clothes. I didn't bring nothing else. Y'all take my piece of the money. F this. I'm gonna go play with the kids. Things getting too serious.
If I can make it into a resort, this island's financial worth will rise.
Yeah, this is about the part I say, oh hell no, and just walked out. Where are you going, brother? I'm leaving this island. I can't afford it.
It's true the two have piled up, but we can hope to have a large harvest in the future. But you always off the mark, so basically you ain't a sure bet. When that happens, it should prove to be beneficial to all of you as well. Should.
Like what? The problem here is that man's gonna die, whether we know it or not. So, why can't we just figure out the chunk? It's like, look, you could have whatever chunk of money that you got left. But I'm
getting that. The thing is, how in the hell does he have money to pop up resorts everywhere, but they keep failing? I mean, he losing money. He's not making anything, but he's able to just pop another one up. Where the fuck is this money coming from? And they're trying to imply that
he's embezzling anything. He lives with his father. That's all you need. It's like, man, Aniki, you get, all these resorts have failed, yet you live with father. It's like, oh no, the place on the island is going to be another resort. We're like the only people that come to this island, and we don't pay anything. You live with our father. You're asking for money. No, the bitch would say, how rude. I'd have been like, you probably do too, bitch. Sit down. Swerve.
I understand that.
この島の価値が上がればそれを遺産分配する時の私たちの取り分も増えるもの。
At least she got back on subject.
もちろん。
Of course,
島
I
や
won't
屋
ask
敷
you
を
to
4分の1ずつ切り取
buy
れ
the
とは
island
言
and
わ
the
ない
mansion
わ。
to 4 equal parts.
それを算定したお金で
But
解決してくれればいい
it's
だけ
settled
の
by
話
calculating its
よ。
financial worth.
そこまで分かっているなら私の事業に何
If you
の
understand that
不満がある
much, what about my business makes you so dissatisfied?
Like, the whole fact that every single one of them failed would be pretty much a blaring problem.
Yet you got money to make another ones.
It's like, well, all of them failed. That's why I'm dissatisfied. Every single one of them failed. All of them. You didn't make Desley World. I don't even know if I said it right. I know
Delsny? It was Delsny.
Yeah.
不安なのさ
We aren't dissatisfied, we're uneasy.
I'd have been like, no, I'm dissatisfied.
第一兄貴
In the first place, Aniki,
あのホテル
when do you
いつ
plan
に
to
なっ
open
た
that
ら開業する
hotel?
んだこのままじゃ
left this way, you won't get anything out of it except our grubby handprints, right?
そうよ。
That's right.
大切な商売
It's
道
an
具で
important
し
tool
ょ。
for your business, isn't it?
確かに開業する
Surely
ま
you
で
can't
ず
keep
っ
it
と
locked
鍵
up
をか
until the
けておく
moment you
わけに
open
も
it
い
for
かない
business,
わよ
right?
ね。少しは使って
Buildings
風
go
通
bad
し
if
を
you
良
don't
くし
use
ない
them
と
and air them
建
out
物
every
は
once
傷
in
ん
a
じゃう
while.
もの。でも
Even so, it's a bit
私
extravagant
た
for
ち
a
が
guest
年
house
に
that
一
we
度泊
only
まる
use
だけ
once
の
a
ゲスト
year.
ハウスっていうんじゃちょっと
You
豪
see the
華
problem
す
here?
ぎやしないかしら。
For the past 3 or 4 years, we've been using it for a guest house, and this bitch offered to pay out of pocket. Old dude here had me fucked up. I've been coming here for years and I had to pay nothing.
ねえローザ
Right, Rosa? Why did they just keep right Rosa her? She's like, that's right. Like, goddamn it.
It's like, oh my god, I wonder what the children are doing. I haven't slapped my child in a while.
あんなに素敵ならオープンしたら
If it is that wonderful, I'm sure that it will become quite popular once you open it.
You wanna know what would make it more popular?
What?
If you falsify murder on the island.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, it's like, hey, there was an explosion on this island. You check out this ghost house. There's thrill seekers who want to check out a ghost house.
ああ、あなたが前に
Oh.
Oh my god, she got a lot now. Oh my god, shit got real. Wow.
Oh, the hotel that you mentioned earlier is actually a guest house, isn't it?
Everyone's
She's clarifying. She's like, the hotel you mentioned earlier that he built is the guest house.
立派なもんだろ
It's splendid.
ローザの言う通り
Just as Rosa said, if you were to open it, I'm sure it would become popular. The lodging they have been guided to had not been constructed with the intent of building a guest house. It was originally constructed as a resort hotel. However, even though it was constructed 2 years before, there was absolutely no prospect of it opening.
Okay, so his business savvy is just ass.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even try this resort. It's on an island, for fuck's sake. He can charge for the boat trip. He can charge for the stay. He can charge for the quote-unquote resorts. Because, like, it's a freaking
It's
island.
a private beach.
Yeah, it's a freaking island. You can put literally anything on it. Then, you know, you can slip in
兄さんのいつもの事業と同じよ。
Nissan is just like all of your enterprises.
Did he wait. So this dude's failing because he doesn't open them?
I don't know.
If he's
If
not
it
opening
is-
these, if that's the reason, then I would sure enough whip his ass. If I was her, I would beat his ass. All your resorts seem to have failed. Oh, that's right. Is it because you never opened them? I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, no, I had to take off my gloves. Here, man, hold these. Hold my fan too, because I'm about to let them. Ooh, he's about to learn. Did you not open any of your resorts?
着目や企画はご立派。
That'd be so
Ooh.
fucked up.
I'd RKO'd him right across this table here.
そしていつも途中で立ち行かなくなって何も回収できずに終わる。
Okay, out of nowhere.
No, there would be no questions about who did the murder. I'd have been I'd done the first murder.
It's and Plenty are both fabulous. Then it always becomes unable to maintain itself part way. It ends without being able to collect any profit. So he doesn't open it.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. If this woman was me, or if she was a black woman, or if it was me, I'm just saying, with all my black belts, they would have all went right in his ass. And I mean, like, they don't know what black belts can do. So I would accidentally, quote unquote, kill him. I'd have been completely intentional, but it'd have been an accident. Oh no, what have I done to Aniki?
Oh my god. Call 911. Oh, the phones are down. Oh my god.
Call 911.
Then now she gonna flip her shit. Oh my god. I accidentally snapped her neck. Oh my god.
Oh my. That slap just broke her neck in two. It's too bad we are on an island and we cannot get 911. Oh wait, we have a doctor. Doctor, we need your help. He's like, you know they're dead. Why'd you call me in here? It's just like, I did not mean to do this. Let's split the money.
この島をただ住むだけにしか使わないのはもったいないって
It was really of Nick
兄
the
貴の
spot
着
of this
眼が
island
あったさ
when used only as a place to live was a waste.
He'd have earned an ass whooping. When you only as. Oh my god, I understand. Being a family, having a nice big island to live on, to get together on, but not opening a single resort. He'd be dead right now.
そし
We
てリ
wouldn't
ゾー
be
ト化し
talking
て
about this.
マリンスポーツやらフィッシン
I
グ
think
や
that turned
ら
it into a
ハネ
resort
ムーン
which
やらを
could
誘
use
致して
things like
盛り上げるっていう
marine,
のは
sports, fishing, or
なかなかいい
honeymoons to
やり
attract
方だと
customers
思う
was a
ぜ
pretty good plan.
He planned this
Huh?
shit and didn't. This is a good idea. My idea would have been good too. Like, hey, so, like you could go, fucking some people died here. There'd be tourists who be like, oh my god, how did they die? And then create this big mystery. But no, this is actually a much more realistic idea. I mean, like, shit, after hearing this, there'd definitely be some deaths.
俺だって長男だったなら
If I was the
この
oldest
島
son,
を
I'm
中
sure I
に
would be
有効利
puzzling
用
over
でき
what
ない
kind
か
of
と
profit I
頭
could
を
get
ひね
out
っ
of
た
this
に違い
island.
ないさ
A big profit. I'd have killed that man.
でももう出来上がってから2年も経
But
つ
2 full years
の
have passed since you finished that building, right?
2年経っていまだ
After
に
2 years, you still haven't had the opportunity to open it.
Oh my god.
任せてる管理会社
What is the managing company you entrusted it to?
There's literally a dude who can cook whatever the fuck. Like, half the housemaids. He doesn't even need to really hire, for God's sake.
失敬だ
Oh, see, I'd have backhanded and accidentally killed him.
Impertinent?
I will Bruce Lee her. What does impertinence mean? I just Bruce Lee this woman. I don't even know what that word means. I have an idea, but she just got
Hold
slapped.
on. I'm gonna Google what impertinence means. Wait, because I feel like that's a bad word.
I'd have dragon slapped that bitch. Like, people would hear my scream all the way in Japan. Did you hear that? I thought Bruce Lee passed away. Like,
Lack of respect, rudeness,
no,
insolence, unmannerly intrusion.
The strength of everyone in my ancestors would have went to the backhand. She'd have felt the bracelet. She'd have felt the glove. She'd have the phoenix imprint on her cheek. I'd hit her so hard. She might turn American. I'd hit her so hard.
Knock the fucking freedom into her.
Like, she'd have an eagle on her cheek, and it's just like, oh shit, that's not a tattoo. It's like, turn the other cheek. I'm about to slap your ass again.
主人の仕事を受けよう
This is
会
not
社
my
間でト
husband's
ラブルが
fault.
生じているだけ
There
で
has just been some trouble with the company that my husband contracted with. No matter how you look at it, we are the victims here.
Like, what's the problem? The building's fixed. The building's done. All he has to do is advertise it. And then figure out the money.
しかしな
Ever wrecked her shit, and yet the company that Crosson hired, I haven't heard many good rumors about it.
はっきり言ってあげなさいよ
Just spit it out.
不払い横領
Did you
トラブ
think
ルで
that the rumors about non-payment, embezzlement, and projects that disintegrated Midway wouldn't reach my ears?
私たちの耳に届かないとでも思ってる
Drops mic.
裏も取れてるんだ
Oh
か
my
ら
goodness.
I've been collecting evidence.
何の裏だか存じませんが
Why is she is
Jesus.
I
talking,
don't know what kind of evidence you found, but it's all baseless.
she's talking so much. Wow. Like, I understand. Old dude's white-haired woman. I
Well,
forgot
wait,
her
is
name.
Cross's dick like 12 inches long?
I don't know. She's getting out of line a lot. Because if he was busting out a baseball, she would be in line and probably headache free. I'm sorry. Old dudes, the other woman, she got out of line only one time, and that was to make a very intelligent remark. This woman here is yelling random nonsense. I mean, no, I'm right. It is not.
観光業への新規参入には
As new members in the sightseeing business, it is necessary to lay the groundwork with various people.
With like every single resort, apparently this is the plan here.
That's why it's also important to discuss how trustworthy the other party is. But apparently, it's well known that the party you're doing business with is fucking known for embezzlement and shit like that.
That's just, you know, I mean, like, you know, that's not difficult. I mean, man, I'm sorry, this conversation's been done because they all got slapped.
This is nothing more than taking some time to meet that end.
I'm just saying, we're no longer talking about the money. Like, I don't really care about what you're doing with your money, Aniki. I just want my chunk. That's all. It's like, look, oh yeah, y'all are cool, whatever. How much money do we got, Aniki? It's like, well, it's not this. How much money do we got, man? It's like,
well, after what my business fails, we have $10 left. Oh, it's gonna be a murder. It's gonna be a crime spree.
As soon as he said $10, I'd have jumped out the window, start running. I was like, honey, baby, we got get on the boat, get on the boat. There is no boat. Fine, swim. We gotta go. I don't care how we get out of here. We gotta go. I was like, as soon as I heard $10, I'd have been lost in the forest. I'd have turned to Steve. I'd have made a doggone boat. I'd have been just going back home. It's like, I don't know what's gonna go on there. It was like 3 days later, island blown up. It's like, yep, saw this happening. Yeah. What happened to our family? Woo! I don't want to tell you. I'll let you know when you get older.
As soon as that number drops, shit hits the fan instantly.
If that number dropped, I'm sorry. There'll just be a trail of my own blood leaning somewhere in the forest because I'll be making a boat right then and there.
Yeah, you already know that's a motive to kill somebody. I'm gonna kill everybody in this motherfucker.
I was like, ah, shit. It's like, police is like, did you know your family was murdered? Oh, I know. It's like, did you witness it? No, I didn't. How do you know? That man said we only had $10 left in our entire inheritance. That's like 10 tons of gold. $10. It's like, wow. Yeah, exactly, officer. You know how I feel.
So they told $10 left in inheritance and 10 tons of gold was found. What the fuck do you think happened? I'll give you 2 guesses.
You're like, oh. Or, it's like, how are you the only survivor? I left that bitch on a bamboo boat. So I was first out of there.
Look at my hands.
It's like, these are working hands. Like, I'm supposed to be loaded, and these hands are so clusterfucked with dead skin, calluses. I worked to get off that island. I worked for my survival.
Said not today. Not today, Satan. I accept that in my rations, the hotel was completed too early.
Like 2 years too early? That makes no sense.
However, we are not paying maintenance costs.
I gotta be honest, that's really hard to believe. Like, this house right here, that light is on, isn't it? That light is on in broad daylight.
This is a mansion.
I don't care, it's a mansion with lights on in broad daylight.
They're talking about the guest house, which is
guest house is probably well lit.
True, because the fucking cousins stay there.
Sure,
but it's once a year, so I don't know.
That
Just
sounds
continue.
ignorant.
Just continue. With a slow and vital strategic arrangement. You sound like you spewing shit out your mouth, sir. Liar. See?
Someone said it.
I bet you want to sell it, but you can't.
I don't know why he can't sell it. I mean, maybe he charges too damn much. That would make sense, but...
There's no reason for anyone to buy an extravagant hotel on an isolated island without any established sightseeing routes.
What? I mean, like, that makes sense, but it's on an island. That's all the sightseeing you need. You can have sex on the beach.
Continue.
I can't think of anything else to do, actually. So, yeah, he has a point. I was like, wait. I think that's it.
What happens to the finances that you collected for this project? Even if you aren't incurring maintenance costs, the borrowed money that you can't return is steadily swelling.
I gotta be honest, these people, that's non-blood related. While I don't respect them for talking out of turn because they don't have blood in them, they do bring up some pretty good points.
Except for Nazi.
Why did Rob Rudolph over here tell his woman to shut up? She legit made the best point ever. Yet Krause's woman, that's rude. It's like, we're having a conversation, bitch. Sit your ass down. The fuck is rude?
Sorry, Krause Nissan. I investigated the development plan for this island a little. Honestly, I've also heard nothing good.
Hideyoshi-san.
He's like, damn.
Hideyoshi-san.
確かに今の財政状況
I'm sure that
から
only
見たら
looking
そう
at
い
the
う
current
印象を
financial
持たれ
condition
る
could
かも
lead
し
you
れ
to
ない
that impression.
Damn. Even the non-blood relateds are ganging up on me. Look, we got like $15. I'm willing to split it with you down to the cents.
だが
It's like,
これは先行投資なのか
Genji, I need a spoon. Don't you need a knife? No, I want a spoon. It's about to go down.
What the fuck?
It's about to go down in the worst way.
その読みを誤り
That
これまで
is
に
too
多
far
くの負債を生
investment.
んでしま
I
った
have no
ことは
choice but
認
to
めざ
admit
る
that my
を得ない
prediction was mistaken, and that up until now, several liabilities have been created. Wait, what?
Lord, dude. It's like, no, it's not like only have $10 left. It's like, we actually owe someone about $300,000. It's like, don't we have money? We do not have any money. So you have all of Father's money. He doesn't have his own money. What?
What did you do?
It's like, how did you fuck us so damn deep that that we're choking right now? The fuck?
だがようやく時代が私に追いついた
However, the times have finally caught up with me.
I'm not even sure that's a good reason to smile. However, they activated my trap card.
Shut the fuck up!
He just
Shut up!
smiled like he had a trap. Look, he's about to pull it out.
これまでに失った分はすぐに取り戻せる
Look at that. Got the magic cylinders.
I was assuming again everything that I've lost up to this point. God damn it, Train. Read the next part.
No,
これ
actually,
までの投資だっ
all
て
of
や
the
がて
investments
は
I've made
私
up
の
until
元に
now
戻っ
will
て
finally return to my possession. I activate.
そう例え
That's right, just like throwing away a small fry, which then becomes a salmon, they will come back even bigger than before.
I will slap. I should. Ooh, he should be glad I'm not there because I wouldn't even understand this phrase here.
I would have slapped his shit.
It's like just like throw it away. I don't even care if I wasn't even the brother. Like if I was just like the married individual, I would have to stand up and slap that man. Just like throwing away a small fry, which then becomes a salmon. I would be sitting there like, you do know you literally just threw away the salmon. Also, it doesn't come out the trash can, you dumb fuck. It's like it's like saying I threw away a piece of coal and it turned to a diamond. It's still in the fucking trash can. I still threw it away.
Just because there's no guarantee you're going to get that same damn piece of coal back.
No, I would not accept this.
I'll accept that.
He looks like that was a dumb in the world.
He's like, it's so dumb that I cannot come up with a rebuttal. You can have
これ
it.
からリゾート業界は空前の好景気を迎えるやろ
He has. I'm just. That hurt my head.
Starting soon, the resort business will probably see an unprecedented boom.
Bitch. Hello?
Hello?
So you can still hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my mic decided it wanted to kill itself from that fucking. Okay.
これまでの負債を埋めら
Will
れ
it
る
be
ほどか
enough
は
to
わ
bury
から
all
ん
of your liabilities is,
だがなクラウス兄さん
however, Cross Nissan,
これまで散々
after
負け
your
続けた
all your
兄さん
miserable and repeated failures
ど
in
こ
the
から
past,
軍資金
who
を
in the
調
world will
達した
supply
っ
you
て
with
言うんや
funds?
Oh shit. You dropping knowledge now.
それも半端
It would have
ない
been have to be a massive amount of funds.
あれだけの穴を埋められる軍資金やで
Enough funds to cover your massive debt, right?
秀吉さんは何をおっしゃいたいのです
What are you
か
trying to say, Hideyoshi-san?
Like, she technically ain't out of line because he's also not blood related, but she's out of line again. Like, let the man talk. It's like, damn, you think she had the dick in the fucking conversation in this relationship? Let the man answer for himself.
ああ夏樹さんほんま怒らんといてえな
Oh, Natsu-san, please don't get angry.
No, I'd have been like, woman, swerve. I ain't talking to you. I don't fuck with you.
わしらも調べたんや
We also investigated that.
これまで負け戦続きのクラウス
Yes, we investigated to see if anyone loaned Cross Natsu-san who has continued to lose so much, and large enough investment to support him.
調べたんや
結果
Okay.
いねえん
And
だ
the result, there is none.
そんな後ろ盾
There is no backer. Turning things around during a time of weakness is the iron rule of the money roulette.
You know, I feel like Krause could have just changed like his passwords to some computers or something. 'Cause they do some hardcore investigation. It's like we investigated that, no one's backing you. How the fuck you find that out? Oh, we just asked the banker. Is that legal? Well, we're all family.
We got your social security number.
Oh. Okay, well that's illegal, but yeah.
And Nikki was a well-known time of weakness in the neighborhood. Surely this era seems set to welcome economic boom, but when we asked who, with respect to Nikki's failures, would find him worthy of funding, there was no one. Then what? Where did you raise that money from?
Oh my god.
That's the question now.
Oh, you just called me a hoe. Well, I've been like,
oh
hold my gloves. Like,
you just called her a hoe?
Hold my gloves. I'm taking my earrings off. It's about to go down.
Oh, isn't this an interesting story?
それで
And oh, oh.
I'd have to whip both their asses. Like she's just out of nowhere.
How long do you plan to ignore these abusive remarks?
He's about to get an abusive ass whooping in a second here.
Wait, pause. Did he just call her a hoe?
No, he said it like, oh, like you know how in anime, how I would say oh,
yeah,
like he's like oh, like
oh okay,
oh really,
oh okay.
He didn't be like hoe. It's just been like, damn, I don't fucking.
Cause I can't hear it, so it's like.
Oh, he said it in a questionable fashion.
Okay,
like,
so
oh,
it said hoe.
It was just straight up hoe.
And it says and do something about it.
It's like you just sit there, that's American. Like if you get the subtitles wrong and when you're Americanizing it, you're just like, hoe. Isn't that an interesting story? And it's like, damn. I thought we were just having a conversation. And then she gonna bust out, how long you gonna plan on ignoring these abusive remarks? Like, your husband just called me a hoe. It's like you want to talk. He just insulted me. I didn't say anything wrong. Thank you. At least he knows how to sit that woman down.
Thank you.
I was like,
sit your ass down, bitch.
Woman swerve.
Let me say it directly. And Nikki has been diverting fathers from private funds for his own business. There is almost no doubt.
That's a lot of money.
We made some mistakes. Please feel free to explain it for us. Rudolph, this isn't diverting funds. This is embezzlement, isn't it? This is a huge crime that can be criminally prosecuted.
Theoretically, if they have a social security and use that information, he can also criminally prosecute that.
But we're gonna get more, the bigger fish, right? Oh, this is rudeness in the extreme.
I'd have been like, do you not have anything else in your vocabulary? I like how you use extreme. That's a new one. But please sit down. It's like, why are you standing again? Do I need to break your ankles? It's like, please, have a seat.
How can you even face the successor to the Ushiromiya head house level of these abusive accusations? Do I need to shoot kegs on you, bitch?
I was gonna say, ain't she like the second head?
No, Jessica is. She's the third. Yeah.
Oh, then she has about equal amount of power than Krause does.
Nazi is the very last person. Nazi is the very bottom person.
This woman here will be drop kicked.
She's less than Maria.
That's kind of sad. I would still drop kick her.
They aren't abusive. They're right on the mark, aren't they? I'm sure he'd like to make his business succeed so that he can recover his losses, but his debt is actually growing. He's just trying to cover up the failure of one gamble by making an even bigger one.
I've just been like, dude, look, your wife, you can't control that woman, so I'm gonna just ask you how much.
If he had funds close at hand, it's only logical that he tried to use them.
I would just have to know. It's like, how much money you got, man? How much money did you use your grandfather's? 4 or 5 million. 4 or 5. How much? Oh, like $1 billion or 2. Not too much. It's like, oh. Man.
Let me say clearly, Nisa, what you are doing is embezzlement. You're betraying our father. You know that we'll have the court settle it after this is all over, right?
I wouldn't say that on the island. Like, legit, that's like the last thing I'll... It's like, after the court settle, right? It's like, hey, Aniki, look, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to do with the rest of the family. I'm on your side. 100%. Can you call me a boat, by the way? Why? I'm just, I'm always on your side. Bros before hoes. Yeah, F you, Ava. It's like, I ain't gonna sue you, though. Y'all got a shotgun in this house, don't y'all? Y'all do? Yeah? Yeah, I'm on your side, 100%.
Oh, Grandpa's a good collector.
It's like, oh, man. Yeah, gun collection, huh? Where's that boat?
Do you think that kind of person has any right to assume the position as the successor to the Ushiromiya family? You can't say, damn, you can't say that. You can't say that. Saying that he's betraying the head isn't something that can be easily overlooked.
I was like, she could technically say that. She's definitely part of the family. She's third head.
You have no right to straddle the threshold of the glorious Ushiromiya family.
She definitely has the right to straddle whatever the hell she wants as number 3.
Leave this place immediately.
She can kick you out of your own house, technically.
Oh, she would got slapped for that shit. Like, hold up.
I'm sorry. She said leave immediately. I'd have left the place and came back like hours later. I've been like, I'm sorry. I was looking for who the fuck was that bitch talking about. It was dead. All right. Moving this island. So I just wanted to make a joke, but no, these bitches gonna kill themselves.
All right.
And in the next scene, you see her body twisting as she was flying up towards the chandelier. I hit her so hard.
I want to swing from the chandelier.
I'd have been like,
out.
Kraus, who the fuck she thinks she's talking to?
I'm like, you finna be a widow in 0 to 100 seconds if you don't get this bitch out this room. I swear, I can promise you.
I'd been like, Kraus, I don't think, like, bro, Aniki, brother, I need to hug you because you about to lose a wife. I was like, because I'm about to kick her off this island. She can kick me out this house, but she's going to be kicked off this island because I own part of this island.
I'm going to drown her ass out in our waters because it's private property. I'm going to drown her ass out in these unlicensed waters and when they can't find her body.
Like they will find her body 30, 40, 50 years later, way past I'm dead. And I'm just saying, she lost her mind.
Nazi, who had already reached the limits of her anger, shot at Eva in rage. If I look at her ass like, bitch, if you come near me, I will back kick the fuck out of you.
Well, she already shouted at me. I'm just gonna assume she spit on me a little bit, so she about to get an ass whooped. I don't even care if it was just accidental spittle. She about to get whooped. I've been like, Kraus, now look, I love you, bro. You have a nice wife, but I'm about to strong on this bitch.
She then pointed alternately at Eva in the hallway, indicating that she should leave. Oh, she pointing fingers. Okay, maybe it's the black woman in me being black and a woman. I'm like, when a bitch start yelling until you get out and put their finger in your fucking face, those are fighting words. I'm gonna break your fucking finger off and kick that bitch around.
I just been like, look, she's talking about the Ushiromiya family. It's like, you do know I'm part of the Ushiromiya family. I don't like to say this a lot, but I'm number 3. Do you know what that means? That means your daughter is number 2. Now, just because it's your daughter doesn't mean anything. I could probably whoop her little ass. But right now, I can whoop your ass because you're not part of the Ushiromiya family. Now, I'm gonna point the same way, and we're gonna see who's gonna get kicked out first. It's like, if any one of my siblings touch me, I will kill you. It's like, I will kill you, I will kill her. I will kill all of you. It's like, please, touch me.
Ava took out a folding fan and fanned herself with it, glaring maliciously at Natsu as though silently daring her to repeat what she said.
I mean, like, she would not have to repeat. That'd have been her one.
That's a black woman move. Take out a fan, start fanning herself. Ooh, Jesus, I'm getting hot. Having hot flash. Start singing psalms, praying to herself, rocking back and forth.
Just slowly fan yourself. Way water. And she started yelling again. What are you singing? It's like, It's beating her with the fan. I hit her with the fan. I threw out the window. She was like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just about to kill your mama." It's like you can say bye to her before I snap her neck.
However, her mouth was still smiling, curved in the shape of a crescent moon.
That's a black woman. It's just like, I wish the fuck you would.
In that unpleasant silence, Rosa gulped. Rosa was like, "Ah, shit." Hey, Nazi Nissan? Who do you think?
Exactly. Man, I'm sorry. I'd have been on Dora Explorer. Can you find who the fuck she's talking to? No, it couldn't be me. Who the fuck is she talking to?
I'm the extremely impolite sister of my husband. As the person in charge of the main family's kitchen, I cannot own more of this. Wait, what?
As
Kitchen?
the person in charge of the main family's kitchen.
This kitchen.
I would have been like, why you out of it then? Go back to it.
Go make me a sandwich. Get me back to work, bitch.
I was like, you seem to be a little bit out of line. Go back to the kitchen. I'm feeling hungry.
You feel good, Candace, whoop ass though.
Exactly.
In charge of the kitchen.
I'm sorry. I was like, my urge to whoop her would have just left my body. I'd have just been like, you need to go on Def Jam. You just made me the happiest person on earth.
Oh, she's cracking up, ain't she?
She's dying. She's dying.
Shut up, you maid servant. It fooled the family snap and rose powerfully. Compared to the elegant and playful behavior she had shown until now, she was unimaginably aggressive. How foolish! Bow down.
I mean, they're rather out of kicked the random
For Eva of the Ushiromiya family.
Exactly. She's her Ushiromiya family. You can't kick me out. I am the family.
I'll tell you to bow down before the third rank in Ushiromiya family hierarchy, who's allowed to stand at the left shoulder of the head.
I believe she's my spirit animal. Because did I legit not say I would say this?
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm number 3. Who are you?
Know your place.
Exactly. I would be like, you have to kill all of us to even get any of the money.
Then look in the mirror at your shabby figure. Where on your clothes is the wing? Yeah, where on your clothes? Where are you permitted to wear the one-winged eagle? Aren't you nothing more than a borrowed wound to the house of the next succession of the Ushiromiya family? Understand your place, you lowly maid servant.
Damn.
While I's face grimaced unattractively, her words cut into Natsu's heart as though pierced by claws and painfully twisted in.
Cross, what the hell are you doing?
He's like, ooh, he's probably was like looking in the corner and whistling like.
It was like, as soon as she yelled at her, he was like, "Ooh, oh, I'm getting a call." It's like, you don't even have a beeper. Tend to this. The company is gone.
You don't have a job. Fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I'm getting a doctor. It's like, why? Trust me, we're gonna need a doctor.
I don't know what that means. There was 100 ways Nazi wanted to respond.
She basically gasped and did this thing.
However, her anger started to crush her throat, and not one of them managed to make it to her mouth. The anger, which had lost any place to go, became a single hot tear which slowly dripped down. What? If you have something to say, please say it now. Come on. It faced her with a provocative gaze. However, Nazi's fist was shaking. She trembled all over, unable to do anything. Cross quietly broke the powder keg tension.
How are you gonna call it? It's like it's just like he gently breaks it, just leans in closely. Burn. It's just like, all right.
Natsuki.
I literally clicked it. He took so
Natsuki.
long to get in there.
It said, Natsuki, leave your seat.
Basically,
You should cool off your head. What? Natsuki, resenting the fact that her husband has not come to her aid, shifted the focus of her attack. Natsuki, you need to go. Just go.
It's like, honey, look, she done burnt the shit out of you. It's like, I'm gonna get a burn hill for you. In fact, go to the doctor right now. He got some burn cream. And right now, like, she can kick my ass too.
Dear, don't you understand what they're saying about you? These people are basically calling you a traitor to father.
See a doctor right now.
You're making light of the fact that we protect the glory of the Ushiromiya family. In order to receive that glory from Father, we have been purely spending our days expending every effort. They trample all of our underfoot. What a painful rambling. You are you. Why don't you talk back? Since you won't talk back, I have, but for a while you have been relying completely on me. Osh, don't attack him. Don't.
In retrospect, she's been getting out of line like multiple times. I'm not sure if this is broken. Like, it doesn't seem like, no, it's not. Okay.
Are you telling me to go cool my head and come back?
Well, when you tell me to come back.
It's always me.
She has to understand that she doesn't have any blood.
Even though I've always seriously considered this family's affairs, you... Wow! She's doing that for real?
Yeah, I was like, you can let her do that yourself. You don't have to give her that weird...
I see, I can't hear her. I had to...
I don't know what the fuck that was. I'd have been like, you'd been uninvited to any other event with that.
Natsuki was already unable to hide her tears. She flew from the room in that state. After that, all that remained was in somewhat embarrassed mood about the parlor. When the sound of footsteps grew distant and silence returned, Cross shrugged his shoulders slightly. I apologize for my wife. She has always been bad at controlling her emotions. It's hard even for me right now. If she's been managed like that, it must worry Nissan to no end, huh? Giggle giggle.
It's like she's doing her own thing.
She was crying very badly. Madam. It's nothing. Leave me be. Auntie flew into her room, bent over the bed, lamenting. Those heart-wrenching sighs reached Kumasawa in the hallway. Poor Madam Natsuki. There's a deep enmity between her and Eba-sama. Explaining their relationship would be very tiresome for a woman such as myself. Ushiromiya family held blood in high regard, but if someone married outside the family, they were normally removed from the family hierarchy. Thus, under normal circumstances, Eba-sama should have been removed when she married Hideyoshi-sama. However, this was not anyone's fault. Madam definitely bore no guilt. There's no way to say it other than calling it a whim of God. Cross-armed Natsu-san were not blessed with children for some time. Anyway, this was the male-dominant Ushiromiya family. A wife was just a tool to create an heir. If that child could not fulfill her only duty, she would not be treated as a human. It is painful to remember how much the master tortured Madam during that time. During that time, Iwa-sama and Hiro-sama wedding were discussed. Iwa-sama was sly. Taking advantage of Madam's inability to become pretty, she gained the favor of the master. She inspired him to allow her to marry and give birth to a successor herself, making sure to avoid transferring her name out of the Ushiromiya family register. There was a vast difference in the Ushiromiya hierarchy between Madam, who married into the Ushiromiya family and was treated like an outsider, and Iwa-sama, who was related to the family by blood and whose husband took on the Ushiromiya name. And beyond that, Iwa-sama was the first to give birth to a boy. As for how much weaker Madam's position was compared to Iwa-sama, I believe you can see for yourself. I'm sure Madam is tormented by the thought that if only she had gotten pregnant earlier, the master would have accepted Iwa-sama's request to keep her last name after marriage, and Iwa-sama wouldn't have been permitted to act as arrogantly as she had today. Because she was jealous because she couldn't get pregnant. However, that was not Madam's fault. All the blame lies with God's wombs and the stroke that delivered Jessica Lake. Even so, Madam won't allow herself to see things this way. She probably can't help but cry bitter tears at her inability to carry out the duties expected of a wife. And how sad. Ah, how sad. I can't do anything except watch over her from the shadows. What time is it?
That seemed a bit lazy. Why don't you go back? Oh, I guess because it would be like 2 something. Oh, great. We're going back to the children. Oh.
Cross hall again on our way to the entrance. As we did, we once again saw that witch's portrait.
Yep, we are going to the children.
However, the word saw is probably not the best word to describe that experience. It was more like our eyes were drawn to it. The woman's eyes with their sage-like glamour definitely had the power to make those who viewed it stand rooted to the spot. So this is the witch Beatrice.
We fucking did this. Like, we don't need a what happened last time on fucking when children cried.
Is it true?
He literally asked this question last fucking episode, Sora.
Ooh, Bella doesn't believe. Back when he had asked that what this picture was, the first person to tell him it was Beatrice had been Maria. Therefore, when Bella showed signs of doubt, Maria must have felt that Bella didn't have faith in her. Of course, that's not what Bella meant. Maria ran up to the portrait and began banging on a plate hanging below it. Maybe the title of the portrait was written there. Maria, trying to prove that she wasn't lying, obstinately continued to hit the plate. Oh, sorry about that. It's not like I doubt anything you said, Maria. Ooh, rather believe it. When he patted Maria's head and apologized, she seemed to accept it, sticking out her chest and proudly oohing. What's this? Our most beloved witch Beatrice. My beloved hometown. What's with this weird long epitaph? The plate did have a title of the portrait written on it, but it was much too big to contain only that. And you tell would look like a long epitaph was also written. If you just skimmed over it, several unknown words would jump out at you. Incredible, isn't it? Grandpa had that written. Pretty deep, huh? Maria knows. The place where the gold is hidden. Wait, is that that story about the Ushiromiya family's hidden gold? There's another thing that I remember from long ago. Wait, Nikki, is that for real? Grandfather had this written, but he never said anything about this picture or the epitaph. Even so, amongst the family, it's often whispered that it points to the location of Grandfather's hidden gold.
Maria literally just said she knows what the gold is. Why not have an adventure, guys? Let's go find the gold.
And that he'll relinquish the inheritance, and the gold is the first he solves the riddle.
That means technically Rose's gold, right?
No, she's saying that that's what it points to. She doesn't know exactly where it is, though. Maria heard that too. Lots and lots of gold.
Yes. Alright, let's go.
Or something like that. Something like 10 tons of gold bars. I think it's a fake though. Still, if you read this all the way through, it almost seems real. I think I already explained Grandpa's upbringing, but let me also mention the Ushiromiya family's legend of the gold. Grandpa succeeded the Ushiromiya family after it had been destroyed in the Great Cancer earthquake, and by successfully riding the stormy seas after the war, managed to accumulate great wealth. That much of the story everyone knows. However, from here on, the strange part of the story begins. Part of it is closely tied to Grandfather's black magic hobby, so its credibility is extremely low, but well, wait until the end before you doubt or make fun of it. After the war, Grandfather correctly predicted what the future would hold and won in a huge gamble, accumulating a vast store of wealth. But there is a mysterious legend about how he gained the funds in the first place. Grandfather came from the branch family and had no connections in the business world or the financial world. Even though he later built connections with the occupying forces, in the beginning he was supposedly a nameless person who had not yet gained anyone's trust. Money can only be gathered based on trust. There is no way anyone who lend money to an untrustworthy person. How did Grandfather, whose trustworthiness was zero, manage to obtain the large amount of funds in the first place? It is said that when asked that question, Grandfather answered like this. On a certain day, I encountered the Golden Witch Beatrice. Grandfather then went on and on about how he continued to research alchemy and techniques for summoning demons in order to become a great magician. And the entity summoned as a result of the demon calling ceremony was the Golden Witch Beatrice, or Beatrice. I know it's Beatrice, but Beatrice. He then said that he made a contract where, in exchange for his own soul, he would receive fortune and honor. The witch then granted Grandfather 10 tons of gold. Grandfather used this gold as collateral to prepare a vast quantity of funds, and then used that to multiply his wealth by several times and revive the Ushiromiya family. It seems that this story was so old that our parents had already been told it when they were still children. Therefore, while our parents were still young, they explored this island in various ways, believing that the gold that Grandfather received from the witch might be hidden somewhere. However, since there was the danger of them getting lost in the abandoned forest, Grandmother began to spread the story that the witch lived in the forest and that approaching it was forbidden. I remember that old story when we were little. Our parents told us about it and we went all over the island searching for treasure. Didn't we get lost in the forest and start crying until some of the servants found us? Our parents were so mad at us. How nostalgic. We sure were idiots, weren't we?
I can legit think of ways that I can come back home. Like, I'm looking for gold, right? I just break up some trees, use little branches and stuff them in the ground. starts raining, we just turn around and go back, put the sticks in the ground, move us back up. There you go. That easy. First, I would check the house though, and then I would find the second mansion. And I would probably find the gold there, or Dad Beatrice, whatever happens first.
だってよ
After our grandpa used that to build up the plan that he's talking about this island, right? That means he must have had the gold before coming to this island. There's no reason the gold itself should be on this island.
I mean, like, she makes sense. 10 tons of gold really can't be traveled anywhere by boat. The boat is fucking, there's a chance the boat will sink. At least in,
そうとも限らないよ。
That's not necessarily so.
don't you correct me, young man.
その黄金が
Maybe the gold was
元
hidden
か
on
ら
the
この
island from
島
the
に
beginning.
隠
He
されてい
bought the
て、
whole island just to
そ
make
れ
sure
を
it was all
確実に
his.
自分のものにするために
And there you go. He gave the answer about the gold. He basically told why he bought the damn island. Ain't that some shit?
何しろ10トンもあるんだもん。
There was a whole 10 tons of it, right?
安全な場所に移
It
す
seems
よ
more
り
realistic that he would try to secure the place where it was hidden rather than try to move it all. And yes, he's right. That's exactly what happened.
Could have just moved it chunk by chunk, but I guess he's just a little asshole.
The epitaph was written 2 years ago, and since grandfather wrote it himself, I see this does make the legend of gold more believable.
信憑性じい様が
The funds that were by the Ushirimiya family keep cost, which is gold weighed 10 tons.
魔女にそいつがどこかに今も
And
眠ってい
that's
て
sleeping somewhere, ready
じい様は
to
この謎
be
を解けた
turned
や
over
つを
to
全部
whoever
譲ろ
can
うって
solve grandfather's riddle. Maybe that's why he did it. Huh, I guess that sounds like grandfather's style or something.
なんて
Hee hee hee.
マジならなんとも
If it's true, that's pretty incredible. The epitaph carved into the plate was very mysterious, with something like a poem or a song written on it. The paragraphs were incredibly disturbing, filled with signs of grandpa's black magic hobby, and its contents were in bad taste. But it could definitely be viewed as a puzzle which, if solved, could lead to the place where the gold was hidden.
そういうつもりなのかどうか、おじい様の
Where,
胸中は
whether
想像
that's
も
what
つか
he
ないけど
intended or
ね。
not, I can't even imagine what his true motive was.
一つ言えるの
All I
は
can say is this
このう
shady
さんくさい
epitaph
気
was
分を
displayed here so that everyone in
お
the
じい様
family
は
could see it.
一族そして
By doing
黄金
so,
の
he
存
could
在
hint
は
at the
ほのめ
existence
か
of
し
the
ながら
gold
も
while still avoiding
いまだ
telling
に
where
そ
the
の
hiding
隠し
place
場所に
is.
ついて一切触れないこと、そこから
That's
親たちは
caused
想
our
像を
parents'
膨らませて
imagination to run wild
お
and
じい
call
様
it
の
equal
知
to
恵比べに違い
grandfather's
ない
level of
って
genius.
言い出した
欲の皮が突っ張ってる。うち
Sounds
も
like just like my dad, so
同じ
greedy
だ
that he takes
ろ
something
う
like
ぜ
this so seriously.
じい様の黒魔
Even
術
though he laughs at grandfather's black magic hobby, he'll still believe the story about the hidden gold.
調子のいい話
It just
さ。
sounds so good.
確かに現実的な話じゃない
Well,
よ
it's certainly
ね
not a realistic story.
当時
At
無名
that
で何
time,
のコレ
when
クションも
grandfather
なか
was
った
still
おじい
nameless
様
without
に
any connections, there
無
was no
償
way
で莫
anyone
大な金塊を
could
融
just
資
lend
する
him
人
a
物なん
massive
てい
quantity
る
of
わけ
gold
がない
bars for free.
それがいたからこそ
Because of that, it's not
おじい
unthinkable that
様は
grandpa
そ
would
の
call
スポ
his
ンサー
sponsor
を
a witch.
魔女と呼んだというなら
でもよ10トンだぜ10トン
Yeah, but it's 10 tons. 10 tons.
一体現金に直し
If
た
you
ら
traded
いくら
that
く
for
らいに
money,
な
how
るん
much
だ
would that come to?
っていうか
Anyway, it had to be a ridiculous amount, right?
とんでもない量だよ
It
人
would
類
be
が
a
有史以
ridiculous
来
amount.
発掘し
They
た
say
黄
that
金
the
は
total
せい
amount
ぜ
of
い
gold
10万
mined by
トンって言われて
humankind
る
since dawn history is at almost 100,000 tons.
人類の歴史が手にした
That's
黄金
one
の
10,
1
1
万分
10,000 of
の
all
1
the
を
gold
個人が
humankind
手
has
にして
obtained
るっ
throughout
て
the
いうのは
history
と
should
て
be
つもない
belong
こ
to
とだ
just
よ
one person is just insane.
それが一箇所にあり
And that
しかも
all
そ
of
れ
that
をお
was
じい様
collected
に
in one
ポン
place
と
and
貸し
that
出せるよう
there
な
was a
魔女
witch who could just poof and lend it all to grandfather.
Fuck. Hello?
Yeah,
ただものじ
that
ゃ
would
な
be
い
no
ね
ordinary person.
私はよ、その10トンって数
As
字
for
は
me, I think
もは
that
や嘘く
number,
さい
that
と
the
思っ
number
てるぜ
10 tons sound totally fake.
第一よ、
In the first place, has anyone other than grandfather ever even seen it?
仮に気前のいい
And even if someone some generous witch lent him some actual gold, couldn't that 10 be right, but actually be mistaken for 10 kilograms?
10キロでも相当
Even 10 kilograms would be a pretty incredible sum, right?
10キロの黄金って
Ew. 10 kilograms of gold is how much? Marie, who was following the story and felt like she was being spoken to in riddles, finally found a place where she could ask us a question. A question which I also wanted to know right then. Whether I hear 10 kilograms, 10 tons, I know that is an incredible amount, but I couldn't guess exactly how incredible each one is. Then he could fold his arms and try to remember the market price of gold. Well, gold is also affected by speculation. Its price can also change depending on the purity and the trustworthiness of the foundry. You would also need to pay a commission to turn it into money. Still, it's definitely a precious metal, and some people estimate that if gold mining continued at its current rate, within half a century, humankind will have mined all of it. Just guessing haphazardly, for 1 kilogram, I think maybe a price of 2 million yen. What? I know I just randomly said that 10 kilograms would be a humble amount, but even that would be worth 20 million yen, wouldn't it? So that would be what, $2 million? Maria weighs 28 kilograms. Which means that if we had Maria-chan's weight in gold, we could estimate it's worth over 50 million yen. That's just unbelievable. How much would 10 tons be then? 10 kilograms is 20 million times 1,000, so that's it. 20 billion yen. So $2 billion. How much 20 billion yen actually worth? We can only measure it relative to our own pocketbook. Anyway, let's say that wages over a lifetime are about 200 million yen. You grow up and work like crazy, sacrificing life for your company, and as you approach old age or finally freed, everything including retirement money could be about 2 million yen. In other words, that is the amount of money for a human life. You could even call it the price of a life. So 100 times this sum is an unbelievable amount. If you work from age 20 to 60, that's 40 years worth of work. So it's equal to 4,000 years of work wages. It's like you worked every day, started from Jomon period, and finally accumulate this much money. Ooh. Is 20 billion yen huge? Bitch, didn't he just... Yeah, it's huge. Huh? Yeah, Maria, you could buy more of that shortcake you love than you could in a lifetime. However, while that might be possible, 20 billion yen in cash, I don't think it would be very realistic to have that book in gold bars all in one place. Just as I said, gold is extremely heavy and it's not very convenient for purchasing assets. Nah, it's in a tunnel.
You put it in a tunnel. Sorry, you put it inside of something. Why don't they go look for it for fun?
Because they don't.
That's what I say, shit. If I saw a tunnel,
ものすごい額面の有価証券とか
with a gun,
ものすごく価値のある宝石とかそういうものなら考えられなくもないけれど
Wouldn't be unthinkable though. Okay. With high value stocks and bonds are reality. Gems wouldn't be unthinkable though. You have to hear people who in the period of confusion during the war often traded the wealth of precious gems so they could carry it around with them. But you don't usually hear stories of people exchanging their wealth for gold. What's wrong?
This happened, basically. You're seeing it.
確かに重いけどよ、国際的に一番信用されてて価値も安定してるし、意味はあるんじゃないのかな。
Of course it's heavy, but internationally, if the most trust is unstable, doesn't that mean something?
証券とかだったら国が滅びちまったら紙切れになっちまうわけだし。
The bond, for example. If the country is destroyed, they're just scraps of paper.
そういう考え方もあるね。
Wow.
でも 10kg のインゴット一つでも体感重量は相当のものだよ。
You can also look at it that way. But even one 10-kilogram ingot is pretty heavy to carry around.
聞いたことない ?50kg の人間が背負えても
Are you reading or are you continuing?
俵は担げないって。
A 50-kilogram person can't What the
Are you
fuck
reading?
talking about?
Are you reading?
I'm talking to myself, you cunt.
Oh.
それだけの
Basically, you can't
莫大
carry
な
your own
重
weight
量
in
の
gold.
金塊を個人が所有するリスクと手間は計り知れないね。
You know what you're talking about?
Sorry, I was being sarcastic.
No, I'm asking you, literally.
I was literally reading. What are you asking me?
Wait, is your share screen frozen?
Oh, fuck.
I think that's what's going on. Like, cause I can't, you know. Frozen.
Don't turn on the
Here we go. Alright.
That many gold bars, the amount of labor and risk for one person would be hard to calculate. If I take one bar.
ってことはつまり
So what you're saying is, while a stack of banknotes worth 20 billion yen would be annoying,
200億円分
20 billion yen in gold would be such a big mountain that practically it would be kind of
ちょいと
pointless.
現実味がないわけだな。
Well, not for me.
そういうことになるね。
I take transfer 20 bars a day.
I mean, like, shoot. Be like, man, where you get all them gains from? Lifting gold. They laugh, and I'd be like, you see the crowd outside, did you? So I've been lifting gold, bruh.
That's right. Although the legend of gold does have a pretty interesting ring to it, just the part about the 10 tons of gold makes it pretty much impossible.
少々無理があるね。
It was Italian gold.
The Lord would have put this embedded demigod power inside of me, and I would have it all out in less than a year.
そうやってリズムで考えると
One
When
year
you
to
think
get,
about it logically like that, it sounds obviously fake.
give me 1 year to get that gold off the island. Give me the next year to turn it all into money.
Well, it kind of brings you back down to reality.
Nope.
でもそこは何しろあのおじいさん
Anyway, that's grandfather for you.
親切なお金持ちからの融資を
Spreading exaggerated rumors about financing from some kind of rich person by calling 10 tons of gold received from which
なん
probably
て例え
figuratively.
方をしたのかもしれないよ。10トンという数字も
Either number 10 tons
象徴的な感じ
feels
がする
pretty
しね
symbolic.
つまり借りた金の
You mean like his gratitude for the money he borrowed was worth 10 tons of gold or something?
じいさまに
Maybe some rich man's leisure wife generously granted it to grandfather.
そのご婦人を魔女
And
と
when maybe then he started calling this person a witch. I see Jessica's example isn't bad. Someone who would generously lend a huge sum of money to grandfather when his trustworthiness was still there could be called a witch. Further, grandfather later used this money to build a vast amount of wealth. Someone with such a great ability to judge people might also be fittingly called a witch. Also, since she went to the trouble of lending all that money, she might have also been enthusiastically guided how it was spent. The decision to unexpectedly get involved with the occupying forces and profit from the Korean war demands might have been inspired in grandfather by the witch. If you put those together, saying that he received wealth and honor from the witch might actually make sense.
なるほどな。
I see.
ってことはつまり
So in other words, this witch granted the funds necessary to revive the Ushiromiya family and grandfather owed her big time. If that's the case, grandfather with this feelings of gratitude has a huge painting drawn and displayed. I get it, it's not that strange a story.
なるほど。おかしい話じゃないのかも
Doesn't
な
know。that she has a painting made of her.
ひょっとするとよ当の本人は
What if that person is like an old witch like Granny? If that's true, I can definitely understand why grandpa tried to pretty her up when he had the painting drawn. I bet if we ever did meet this person, she wouldn't be nearly this pretty.
Oh, this was fucking probably mean. The fuck? That was small bitch.
ありえるね。
That's
That's
possible.
why you assholes die.
ベアトリーチェって名前は
Name Beatrice
いか
sounds
に
pretty
も洋
Western,
風だ
and
け
if
ど
you think about how
僕
everyone
た
in
ち
our
一
family
族
has
の名
Western
前
style
がみんな
names,
洋風であることを考えるとこのベアトリー
maybe
チェっ
even the
て名
name
前も
Beatrice was a
日
grandpa
本
trying to
人名を
rearrange some Japanese
無理や
person
り
names
洋
to make
風
it
に
sound
アレン
Western.
ジしたものなのかもしれないよ。
I gotta be honest, Bella is not really all that Western.
なるほどなるほど。
I get it. I get it.
Like George's name is probably the most American name. Oh,
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica. And Maria. Battler is probably the most obscure name, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that means that this pretty girl doesn't exist outside the picture.
Yeah, that was
And Shannon's probably standing in the corner like, I'm motherfucker. Yes, that means I won't be able to rub those elegant breasts.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like,
in the first place, isn't the witch a little weird?
in the first place, wanting to rub everything's titties is a little weird. You need to get that checked out. Like, damn. That's a nice squirrel. Can I rub his titties? That's his nuts. Oh. Can I rub
Like,
his
shut the fuck up. Like, you can find something like that anywhere on Earth. As I made fun of the witch laughing, I was trying to separate myself from the kid I was 6 years ago who was afraid of the witch of the forest. At that time, Maria tugged on my sleeve. The strength with which she did was filled with a little unhappiness. Hmm? What is it, Maria? Ooh. Ooh. Beatrice exists. Maria stared up at me. She had on her usual sour look, but I could tell she was angry because of the color of her eyes.
doesn't make no sense to me.
Witches exist.
Your purple eyes turn more purple. You're upset.
Witches exist. Ooh. Well, sure they do exist. If you turn the TV on and watch anime or something. Exist. Witches exist. Ooh.
Just tell me where the gold is then.
I started getting impatient, not knowing why Maria was jumping on me like this. Then Jessica tapped me on the shoulder and told me in a small voice, "Dumbass, you're smashing a kid's dreams."
I've been like, Santa Claus ain't real neither. There's no doggone Tooth Fairy or Easter Bunny. Congratulations.
Little shit.
Middle finger as I walk out the door.
We really believe that things like witches and Beatrice exist. Come to think of it, Maria-chan, in social studies at school, when you were asked to write what you wanted to be when you grew up, you wrote a witch, didn't you? Ah. Maria nodded seriously. Tears started to run from the corner of her eyes. I see, to a girl who wants to become a witch in the future. The existence of Beatrice proved that witches still exist in this world, and was therefore an image that she yearned after and admired. Exist. Exist. Witches exist. But Battle still doesn't believe. Ooh. It's alright, they exist, witches. Oni-chan believes it. Joshiniki kneeled down and held Marie's head, watching as Jessica poke my side. So that's what it is. It's like on Christmas Eve shouting that Santa Claus doesn't exist in front of a child who believes in him. That's a shit thing to do.
Also, it's not quite the same, but let's just say that's like this scenario right here is completely random. So saying a witch doesn't exist is kind of wrong, but it's like, oh my God, Santa Claus gave me this. No, that was me. Like the fuck.
I'm like, he's fucking 4, dude. Chill.
I don't know
I'm
who
not
Santa Claus man is. I'm the only Santa Claus in this bitch. Bruh. He's a fictional character. It's like, oh, you sleeping with this man? Like, what the fuck? It's like, damn.
I'm not the kind of guy who likes to shatter kids' dreams.
Sorry, did it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make funny dreams. I apologize. Beatrice does exist. Even now, she lives in the forest and comes every night to the match to speak and see what they're doing.
Like, how you gonna come back and make up
So
some bullshit?
So you shouldn't go into the forest. At night, you must stare into the dark forest. You might be same as with Beatrice. Or Beatrice. My grandmother said so.
Like, the fuck?
Ooh, really? Bella really believes?
おお、信じるぜ。ケチをつけて
Yeah,
悪かった。
I believe. Sorry for doubting it.
ほら、
Come on, let's
仲
make
直
up.
りしようぜ。
Let me grab your chest. I stuck out my hand and Maria grabbed it. With her tiny hand, we made
Oh
up.
God, I didn't know where that was going. That was a roller coaster right there.
We didn't rumble any more than that. So, Jordan, Nikki, and Jessica were relieved.
Are we done?
あら、
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Like she was
it's
just
a
standing
trap.
there. She was standing there waiting for this bullshit.
she was like, oh, see, I
皆
was
様ここ
talking
にい
shit
らっしゃ
about
られ
me.
たんですか。
So this is where all of you were.
Like, how the fuck? Like, they told him to go outside. Like, there's no way she could have found them in the hallway.
てっきり海岸へ
Jesus
行か
Christ,
れ
they
たと
spent
ばかり。
35 minutes in the hallway.
Oh, sure, y'all love to go to the beach. Shan carrying a basket was surprised to find us all gathered in front of the portrait.
I wouldn't be that surprised. I just thought they were idiots.
シャナンか。
Oh,
Yes,
Shannon.
バトラは
This
ベ
is the
アトリ
first
ーチェ
time
の
Bella
肖
seen
像画を
Beatrice's
初めて見る
portrait.
から
This is the second time she's seen this
It's
portrait.
like she's a damn lie. I was here when you saw it the first time.
まあ見とれてたってわけだぜ。
You're just fascinated by it.
そうですね。見とれちゃいますね。
Oh, that's right. It is fascinating.
That's me before I got raped. I mean, thrown off the cliff. I mean, wait, that's my mother.
ベアト
But
リー
that's
チェさ
probably
ん
my grandmother too.
本当にお綺
Beatrice's mom
麗
is
で
truly
す。
beautiful.
さぞや親方様を
I am sure that she
虜になさった
captivated
ろ
the
うと
master.
思います。
I mean, like, I guess you fucking your daughter.
Shut the fuck up. Ha 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 ha.
パトロン説の他にも
In addition to the patron
おじいさ
theory,
ま
there's
の
also a
初恋
theory
の
that
人
she
だ
was
という説も
grandfather's
あるん
first
だ。
love.
I bet she was. Well, no, it'd be like second love, wouldn't it?
First, because she didn't love his wife. It was he was betrothed to her.
Sora. He stuck his dick in both of them.
He stuck dick in his wife because he had to stick dick in his wife to make a successor.
Oh. Oh, so he just found a woman. You. Let's fuck.
No, the elders found a woman,
Oh. Hey, this woman's nice. Have sex with her.
pretty much.
Yeah. And then he had a child. I love this child so much. I'm sticking a dick in it. Zeus, please.
Oh, now Beatrice, on the other hand, he liked her.
He sounds like fucking Zeus.
Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like baby girl. Can I stick my dick in it? No. Why? You just give me the child. Shut the
ど
fuck
ちらに
up.
せよ彼女に出会ってから数十年を経ているだろうにもかかわらず今なお心の中に
It just
大きく
it
居座
does
り
that
続け
doesn't
ているんだか
sound
ら
right.
You just made my head hurt with that. Cut that shit out.
Wasn't the child thrown off the cliff? So and shrouded as this person, so he wouldn't stick his dick in this one too.
Yes, actually,
It's
you're right.
like fucking Zeus. It's like, oh, you must be my granddaughter. Can I stick my dick in her? Why?
No, she knew that it was a boy.
Oh,
He just didn't. He might not care.
a beautiful baby boy, my grandson. I'm sticking my dick in you. It's like, why? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Someone take this man's Viagra away from him. He has a problem. Cross my boy, come in here. Oh hell no. It's just like,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
no, you good. Genji, I don't care. Tend to that man. Just the
He was
fuck?
like, I'm tired of giving this man a reach around. Anyway, either way, although it's been several decades since he met her, even now she holds a special place in his heart,
それは今なお
which must
虜に
mean
し
that
ている
he's
とい
still
うことなん
captivated
だろ
by
うな
her.
や
That
れ
old
やれ。
motherfucker was Zeus.
これじゃ
Sheesh.
ばあ様はさぞや
It must have made grandmother pretty jealous. She had another bitch. He had another bitch on the island fucking her. He had a side piece in
Also-
walking distance.
Sora, he legitimately had his child on an island. It's not a side bitch, that's his child that he's sticking his dick in.
I'm talking about his Beatrice the first.
Oh.
Then you had Beatrice the second, and then Shannon Cannon Leon.
What the fuck happened to Beatrice the first?
Beatrice the first, she died giving birth to Beatrice the second.
It's like my side piece just gave birth to this beautiful baby that I'm gonna also stick my dick in.
Yeah, he gave birth to their daughter, She gave birth to their daughter, and she died.
So what happened to the shell? I mean, the the main.
That's what I'm saying. The main one, the one he fell in love with, the actual
the
golden witch.
The main chick that he didn't love at all, that the elders gave to him.
Oh, that's Eva's and Krause's and Rosa's and Rudolph's mom.
A lot of children with that woman.
That's their mama.
I don't love you, but getting mad. About to give you this D. It's like, all right, you got such ways of words, dude. I'm wet all over. That's how you guys were born. Father, that was the worst story in the world. It's like, damn. Then he got a side piece pregnant on a different mansion, which, by the way, another mansion. That's not suspicious at all.
That they don't know. Nobody know about it. It's on the same island, though.
Yeah, again, that's not suspicious at all.
Just continue.
私はよく知らねえけど、やっぱりそういうのがあったらしいぜ。
I'm glad he wasn't on the mainland.
I'm not really sure, but that might have been actually true.
ばあ様は金
Her grandma believes that he was cheating on her with some blonde-haired woman. He was right. She was right.
What did you say in front of this little girl?
Ooh, good smell.
What?
Good smell coming from Shannon.
She smelled the meat buns.
We're still to approach the basket Shannon was holding with interest.
Don't approach the basket. No, you want a waterboard. Meat buns.
After hearing that, I know it's a fragrant scent with the essence of vanilla.
Sweet buns. Got sweet buns down there, huh?
申し訳ございません。
I apologize.
I mean, up there. Wow.
熊沢さんから
I was told by
これを
Kumasawa to
皆さん
bring
に
him
お
to
届けする
everyone.
ようにこと
なんだろ
What is it, I wonder?
う素敵だね
Oh, excellent.
クッキーだ
Cookies.
クッキー食べたい
Ooh, wants to eat cookies.
I don't know, this bitch didn't walk up. She would have walked up to the beach and gave us some damn cookies. I bet she ain't got no milk on her.
Wants to eat cookies. Just shut the fuck up. Ooh.
お召し上がりい
I
ただきま
can't.
すよ
You ain't got no liquids on you.
Please, what you got?
でも
I need milk or water. Orange juice. Ugh.
Ooh, what the fuck? Ew.
I slapped her for the orange juice, but something. I can't drink the seawater.
Oh, not like he can serve cookies in a place like this in front of the portrait.
Yes, you can. If you're hungry enough, you
And
can.
sent us a glance we seemed to ask what we wanted to do about it.
I'd have ate my
Well,
cookie.
normally that would be considered impolite.
I'd have ate my cookie.
マリアここじゃなくて
Yeah, why don't we
外
eat
で食べよ
someplace
う
other
ぜ
than here?
I'd have grabbed my cookie and ate right in front of the portrait. My
Is it
crumbs would have
direct?
fell on that plate.
クッキーをお弁当に
Let's put the
ピクニック
cookies
に
in the
行こう
bento and have a picnic.
Why do we have to move the cookies to another plate? It's in a basket, you idiot. That's such a blonde thing to say. Let's move our cookies to a bento. Why? To mess up that plate too? Sorry,
They ain't gotta wash it. They don't have to wash it.
Oh, that's just asinine. Ooh, let me be a servant there. I'd be just behind that. I would be right behind her, just mean mugging. I'm like, you fucking cunt.
Okay, have him if he can eat cookies. Let's go.
そうだなちょっと表の空気を
And so
吸い
let's
に
go
行くか
get some fresh air.
I wouldn't want to be that guy, but I would totally ask what else is in the basket. Like, maybe a turkey cheese sandwich.
Oh, wait, so you just got a big basket full of cookies. So you plan on killing us with diabetes. I see where this is going.
Well, Shannon, I've been nice to her because I actually have emotions, so damn. I'm not like these overprivileged children here. I would be like, oh man, I really could use a sandwich if that's cool with you. It's like, here, I'll carry your basket. We can go back inside. I mean, George might get a little jealous. He's like trying to think I'm trying to hit on that thing, but I'll be like, look, let's go back
魔
inside.
女様の御前でつまみ食いもねえもんだぜ
Get some cookie, get some dinner, get some food out here, get some snacks, and get the damn milk that you forgot to bring out.
We shouldn't grab food right in front of the witch face, in the face of the witch. Right in front of the witch, yeah, whatever.
See, with this exact sentence, I'd have been the asshole child currently because I would have grabbed the cookie and left my crumbs in that plate. I'd be like, Maria, join
も
me.
ともと私たちは浜辺に行こうって言っ
That's
てたん
right.
じゃねえか。
Didn't we say we wanted to go down to the beach in the first place?
About over 45 minutes ago, you fucking cunt. I want to eat my cookie now.
About a week ago.
Wow.
行こうぜ行こうぜ。
No, I'd have been like, Maria, grab a cookie. We're going to enjoy right here. Because if we go to the beach and I found out we got no milk, Shannon, I'm sorry. I will not be liable for my actions.
シャノンちゃん、
Let's go.
申し訳ないんだけど、
Chan-chan. Sorry, but could I ask you to get us a blanket to sit on and a cup and some plastic tea?
お願いしてもいいかな。
Does she not inherently know this? What, do you want us to sit on the sand in our rich $100,000 clothing?
はい、
Right?
Right.
かしこまりました。
Certainly.
So she expected us to sit down in the
You
sand.
know what? Home. My problem is she's planning on getting engaged to this woman. He ain't gonna offer to go with her to get the blanket.
That's why I said he'd be a little jealous of me, because I actually know how to be a little bit courteous. It's like, I'm about to wed a servant. It's like, let's me and you go back inside. We'll get some sandwiches. We'll go ahead and get some cookies. I'm about to eat dinner like groceries. I'm just saying. And it's like, man, where are they? I'll be laying down some pipe. She would not have a choice. She's a servant. God, I feel bad.
Chan received her instructions and gracefully bowed before retracing her steps.
I would feel really awkward, actually. If I was this dude and my future wife was Shannon and stuff, like, I couldn't be like, hey, you know, let's get busy. She'd be like, oh, yes, all right. It's like, wait, really? It's like, this is like the 5th time in the same day. It's like, oh, yeah, anything for you. It's like, I'm not sure if you're saying it as a servant or my wife. So I'm kind of conflicted. It's like, oh, fuck it, let's do it again.
Wow.
By the 7th time, though, I'd have been like, all right, you're definitely saying that as a servant. Because I'm sore as shit. I was testing you. I'm in great pain. I cannot do it again.
That's fucked up.
It would be a glorious day for me. She would end up pregnant. No, she wouldn't, because she doesn't have anything. The first time would be just really awkward.
Everyone headed for the entrance in the group.
Maybe my mind is just...
As the witch was staring down our backs, I turned around once more.
Maybe I just have problems.
You do. Ooh.
Wow.
Battler, you still don't believe.
いや、信じるぜ。
Nope, I believe.
その方が夢があるしね。
That way is more imaginative.
黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェが
Going with
小さ
you
な
gave
10
Grandpa
トンの
10
黄
tons
金
of
を
gold.
授けた。それで、その黄金がどこかに眠っている。
Why
That
is he
gold might be
doing?
sleeping around somewhere.
しかもそいつを
I'm sorry. Didn't Grandfather write that strange episode was to challenge us to find it if we
こう
can?
いうロマンは
I think that kind of romantic story is way better.
200億円の黄金か。
20 billion yen worth of gold. Even if we split up between the 4 of us, that's still a ridiculous amount of money.
一人頭50億
5 billion yen for each of us. They're saying if the adults, it's 4 adults, that's a large amount of money. There's no reason why.
They could split it up like 3 or 4 times, actually. It's like 4 between the adults, and then the adults can split it fucking 3-way, 4-way, how many damn children they got. And they still have too damn much money.
すごいね。
Incredible.
それだけあったら
With that
ど
kind
ん
of
な事
money,
業で
any
も起こせ
business
そ
would
うだよ。
prosper.
いや、そもそも
No way,
働
we
かずに
could live our whole
生涯
lives
を
fabulously
優雅に
without
過ごせ
working
る
at
だろう
all.
ね。
Do y'all work now? Oh, wait, they do. It's hard to tell.
50 億円やりに
Not 5 billion yen. Cookie. Well, Maria would take cookie over money.
Sora, he's so obsessed with having a child. Why isn't he making love to his wife right now?
しかし
Still,
50
then
億
I
円か。
shut the fuck up. Still 5 billion yen. That's like I'm dreaming.
I'm just saying. Every chance I got. Hey, would you mind getting some blankets? I'll come with you. I'll be out in a second, Battler.
ま
Ridiculous.
さかお前たち
Are
は
they dead?
I was
親
there
父殿
truly
の
being
黄
followed
金伝
in the
説を
gold.
本当に信じ
Okay,
てい
so
る
we're
の
gonna stop here. We've gone for an hour and 50 minutes. We're back in adults and they're talking about the gold now. So yeah, what should I title this when I upload it to YouTube? I wonder. Probably not any know her damn place, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm still just saying, like, for a dude who wants a baby, he's not doing much.
They actually explored that in the second episode.
Sora.
They talk about why they don't have sex in the second episode.
I would like to know right the fuck now. Does he not know how?
What happened was they actually go on a trip to an aquarium, right? And George actually they're supposed to stay overnight together. George books 2 separate hotel rooms so they could sleep separately.
Why? That doesn't explain anything.
Because he wants to be a gentleman.
Sora, that explains absolutely nothing.
So he said only thing he wants is to hug Shannon. He doesn't want the kids. They haven't kissed or anything, apparently.
So, why in the hell does he want children? Does he not know how it works?
He wants to wait to marriage. And Shannon said she wanted to wait to marriage. But, she feel like but thing is, she said, but the way she feels is part of the reason why she's killing everybody. She said the culmination of George and her relationship is engagement. Because anything beyond engagement is marriage. Because George told her, once they get engaged, it's basically like they're married.
So,
and there's nothing further their relationship can go beyond. So she feel like, no.
So it's like, look, it's like, Shannon, look, we're engaged, and I gotta say, I've been staring at them titties all damn day. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if they knew each other for a little bit of time, he should be able to crack some jokes like that. Be like, your boobs look great. I was about to snap Battler's neck right there. But we gotta get busy. And she would have to say yes the first time. In which I wouldn't be able to do it because she technically has to say yes.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, the first time she'd be like, alright, let's do it. I'd be like, you're saying that as a servant. I can't do it with you now anymore. You ruined it. You just ruined it. And she'd feel embarrassed, and I'd feel pretty good about myself, minus the blue ball.
Wow.
I'm just
well,
saying,
guys, make sure you follow my Twitch and you subscribe to my YouTube and subscribe to Renegade YouTube because he's going to upload something eventually in this lifetime.
Yeah, fuck you.
He used to get on to me about this shit all the time, and I'm actually uploading, and he's not. Ain't that some shit?
It's because of the accumulation of
what the fuck's going on in his life. But anyway, make sure you follow his fucking Twitch because we are playing Dead Island Riptide on his channel. So next time you see me, I'll be on his channel playing Dead Island.
I might be streaming Drawing Beatrice tonight. It
Yeah.
really depends on what. It's 11 o'clock. I might be doing that actually.
Yeah, so till then, guys, we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.